Hi there. Nolan Bushnell said, "The ultimate inspiration is the deadline." As a writer, I can tell you that's absolutely true in my world. Nothing gets me going faster and working harder than an impending deadline. As an author, I've published, 45 some odd books already. As an author, one of the most beautiful things that Amazon's Kindle dashboard ever did was allow us to put up a thing called a pre-sale. And all that is I get to create a book cover, I do a little write-up about it. Book's not written yet, book hasn't even been started yet, but I can put it up for sale so people can buy it while I'm writing it, and I can do some promotion around it and sort of generate buzz for the book as I'm writing it. It's a really, really useful and empowering thing for people like me who are deadline driven. So one of the challenges is that Amazon gives you one shot at the pre-sale, and if you screw it up, you're banned from doing it again for a year. So that makes this deadline, this pre-sale deadline, a hard deadline. There is no pushing this thing back. And so what that does for people like me is it allows me to be highly motivated to meet the deadline. Because if I don't, there's real world consequences for me, right? And so take that notion and apply it to your own life. If there's something that you want to achieve, put a hard deadline on it. If we don't put deadlines on achieving our dreams, they simply don't happen. What gets scheduled is what gets done. If we don't put the task for today on our calendar to make sure we do it, something else will come up and we'll do that instead. Something, quote, more important will come up. But nothing is more important than achieving the dream and the vision that I have for my life. Nothing. So my every waking moment should be consumed with trying to figure out how to make that happen. And for me, deadlines is one of those beautiful things that help me get there. So my encouragement for you today, my challenge for you today, would be to find a way of applying a deadline to something in your life and see if that doesn't motivate you just a little bit more. My bet is it will. And I think what you'll discover is that you might actually enjoy the process. You might enjoy that, being fired up by, oh my goodness, if I don't get this done by this time, this date, there's a penalty. And so give yourself a reward for achieving whatever it is. I'm going to use I'm going to use my go-to example, sour cream and onion potato chips. I love sour cream and onion potato chips. So I use them as a reward, because otherwise I'll just sit down and eat them all day long and not eat anything else, because I just, that's one of my many faults. I love these chips. So what I do is I use them as a reward for achieving a specific deadline, and not just, I wrote today, great, I got a bag of chips. No. I finished the first draft of this book. I published this book. I completed this 5-day series that I was trying to do to help other authors. Like, whatever the thing that I'm doing that is significant and will help me achieve my dreams better, faster, easier, while helping as many other people as I possibly can, I'll use those as a reward. And on the flip side, one of the things that I despise doing and are highly motivating is I will pick a charity or a political party that I despise. And if I don't meet my deadline, my penalty is I have to give them $10 or $100 or whatever the financial number is that will propel me on to victory, knowing that if I fail, I have to give these people I despise money, right? There's lots of ways to make these goals work. Pick the ones that work for you. If it's a reward on one end, the penalty on the other can be even more motivating. Human beings tend to be, sadly, motivated more by negativity than they do by positivity. For whatever reason, that's just how the human brain is wired. But if you're one of those awesome people that, positive rewards are the thing that really gets you going, great. Pick a host of those, apply them to the various milestones in your life, and then go after it with everything you got. Meet those deadlines. And if you're one of the majority of us where negativity tends to be a more powerful motivator, pick something that you really, really hate and commit to giving them $100, $500, whatever the number is that's really, really painful for you. Commit to giving them that amount of money if you don't achieve this deadline. And see if that don't help you get there. way faster than you thought you could, because my bet is that it will. All right. So with that, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.